¿Qué tal, amigos de Central Deportiva? Me da muchísimo gusto recibirlos. Hoy estamos acompañados de una auténtica estrella de la UFC. Se trata de Miesha Tate, una auténtica gladiadora del octágono de la UFC. How are you, Miesha?
Excelente. Gracias.
Excelente. Are you liking Mexico?
Yes, I love it. It's very great.
What's the topic? What brings you to Mexico? We know there's a new project in the UFC called UFC Network.
Yes.
What can you tell us about it?
Well, basically I came down here to help promote the UFC network, and basically it's offered to all Latin American countries and Spanish-speaking people, so it's going to be full MMA, UFC content 24 hours a day on this channel, so we can grow the Latin American market.
The UFC is a show, is a business also that is growing so fast in Mexico, right? You as a fighter and a coach, what do you think the UFC can make to penetrate better in the Mexican market?
I think basically they just need more content, more opportunity for the fans to get to know the fighters, more promotion for Mexican fighters to do well in the UFC, and hopefully in 2014 we'll be able to have the first UFC event in Mexico.
What do you think about the keys for the success of UFC in Mexico?
Oh, I think more Spanish-speaking people would be great. I'm trying to work on my Espanol as well, but I think bringing the promotion down here, and like I said, the UFC network I think is going to help a lot, because the fan base here is strong, but the content is not, there's not enough. People don't get to see the fights as often as they would like, and like I said, they don't get to know the fighters. So I think bringing the UFC network to here and also having fights here would be really, really great.
What have you learned about Spanish? ¿Qué sabes decir en español?
Well, the people are incredibly nice. The customer service down here is really great. Everyone is very kind, and there's a lot of Mexican fans. Really, I was surprised how strong of a fan base there is here.
Yeah, but about the language, you are learning Spanish,
Yes.
right? What words have you learned?
Well, I took Spanish in la escuela. So here I'm just practicing my Spanish. I've learned some words, I don't know, any comida, tacos, enchiladas. Yes. the palabras importantes.
Muy bien. Dana White told the media a few days ago he thinks Mexico is ready to have a UFC event in Mexico. It will be a great success, and also it will be a big step for the Mexican penetration in the market, right?
Yeah, absolutely, es verdad.
See, what do you have to tell about Dana White? What was the first things you talked to him when you arrived to the UFC?
Well, I think women's mixed martial arts is very new to the sport, so I think coming down here to the Hispanic market and talking about women's mixed martial arts is really great, and I think that the UFC is wanting to gain that support as well. So he's very right though. Just my experience of being down here just a few days, the Mexican people want it. They want MMA, they love MMA, they love the UFC, and so it's been a very fun experience, and I look forward to spending more time in Mexico.